Ruchika has been a very engaging part of this whole, I have to say, I have to call it I think journey is a word that we've used a lot. And experience is perhaps has limitations and boundaries. Canvas maybe is something I can use, and that brings us back to the fact that you've been an artist. For an artist, what's a key to the process of engaging with art is imbibing the nuances of what's going on around them, understanding it, and then representing that on a canvas. So, Ruchika, share with us as an artist, how do you believe that this universe can, you are doing a lot of work with children and you are empowering children through the art form. So how do we take this learning into the space of children? I mean, this can be a very engaging, intense, deep conversation of people in this room can understand and take, take parts of it and then reflect upon it back and work with their youth. But with children, and you work today with a lot of children, how do you believe, while teaching art and different forms of art, how are you triggering the child to come back to his core?
So, yeah, I'm a firm believer that you have to trigger both sides of the children's brains, and you engage them in art activities, and you will trigger. What you're doing is you are actually, through my platform, what I do is actually I have them emote, portray their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And this is what you're talking about, really. That when you have a child de-stress, because today's environment is not the environment that we were brought up in. It's de-stressed, they're confused. There are a lot of issues with kids today. They're competitive. And I find, and I work with the lowest of the low, as Victor does as well. I worked with over 1 lakh children over my last 10 years. And the privileged and the underprivileged. It's just when you strengthen their mind through just giving them empowering message of there is no wrong in art. You're always right in what you're portraying. Whatever you say has to be the correct thing. When you tell a child that and empower the child, you've done the right thing, you've centered the child, and then he's able to go forward, whether it's sports, whether it's academics, you have triggered the child and he's on a really great journey. And I think that's what, a book, I mean, we can take learnings from this book and take it forward to them.
Right. So as a